Welcome to this video. Today I'm going to be making a stock analysis of Pegasystems, and if you like this video, please don't forget to leave a like and subscribe. And of course, remember, this isn't financial advice, it's purely for entertainment and educational purposes. Now, what does Pegasystems make? Well, they're a software company, and I like them quite a lot at the moment for two reasons. And one of the reasons is they're making a stock split soon, which I love. I love when companies make stock splits because this means that there will be more volume in the stock, and chances are you're going to make better money. If you just look at the historical charts, whenever a company makes a stock split, well, if you buy in right before that or right when they do the split, you're going to make better money than if you had waited. Now, I also like them quite a lot because in their software they are making a generative AI, and it is reportedly quite good and better than their peers, so it's quite great. Now, if we take a look at the stock, as you can see, it's quite a volatile stock, so to speak. As you can see, the price goes up and down quite a lot, and we can see that all the way back to 2022. As you can see right here, we're trading all the way back up in 1,000, no, not 1,000, 109, as you can see. So quite high. And then we did, as you can see, it dipped all the way down here to 30, or actually 29 bucks or so. So if you bought it back then, well, congratulations, you made great money. So of course, quite a volatile stock. Now, however, currently our RSI is amazing, as well as our SMA. Just look at this. SMA, we have a golden cross, and we have a very nice graph. We have a huge gap in the graph here, however, which isn't great, of course, but besides from that, it is a nice slow increase ever since we had that, which is up about 12 bucks, which is about 14% or so ever since, which of course great, is a nice increase. And we have a nice RSI. It has a bit of a high RSI. As you can see, we have peaked out quite a few times, but besides that, this just shows a quite nice upward momentum. So if you're like me, you like to buy on the technicals, well, currently it is quite a nice buy. As you can see on their earnings, they are performing quite nicely. They beat them most of the time, as you can see, by 95%, 12.8%, 9%, and then by 215%, which is just absolutely insane and quite great by Pegasystems, and they just perform amazingly. Now, they pay out dividends, which is a bit rare for a tech company. Well, and then again, do they really pay out dividends? It's quite little. It is 0.12, so I really won't highlight it that much because it's really nothing to highlight. That's like Nvidia's, which is 0.01 USD. So really isn't that impressive. But however, their revenue and their earnings is, well, at least their revenue is. As you can see, they make in billions and billions of dollars, and that is, they're a large company, and they're just making an amazing platforms. And just the fact that they're so much better than their competitors with their generative AI, that just means I think they're gonna win in the next round of AI rave. I do think it's gonna be software, and I do think Pegasystems is gonna do great in that. Now, as you can see down here, how they make money, well, they have subscription services and license and consulting and just everything else in this. And recently, ever since, well, 2021, of course, you see these change colors, and that is because they make them in digital enterprise and consulting still stayed, and sort of software licensing. So of course that is how they primarily make their money, and of course also subscription licenses. So that is how they make their money. So as you can see, they stand on many legs within the software world, which is of course great to see. Now, performance of the stock, as you can see, as I said, it's an old company, goes all the way back to 1996 here on the stock. As you can see, some years, many years, it performs absolutely amazing. And then let me just make this smaller so it's a bit easier to read. Some years it doesn't perform that great. As you see, we have 22, 12, 11, 14, and 21. Doesn't perform that great, but besides from that, as you can see up here, great returns basically every single year. So I do think it's going to be quite nice. And just given the fact that we're also seeing a stock split here, in what was that, a week? Let me just check. A little over a month. I do think it's going to be quite great. So if I were you, I would buy in currently. Now, personally, I don't have any capital because I just bought some other stocks, but I am considering to maybe make room for Pegasystems in the next month or maybe 6 months or so, and buy quite a large chunk. I am, however, waiting to see how the stock split pans out. I know I said it's a great deal to buy before that, but given that I don't have capital available right now, I am, of course, just going to have to wait. Now, the technicals on this: for the day, it's a buy, surprise. For the week, it's a buy, and for the month, it is a strong buy. But just look at this graph. How beautiful do you think this graph is? I love it a lot, and it is just trading up and up and up. And this is the perfect, if you ever want to think about, well, what does a perfect upwards graph look like? Besides from this gap right here, well, this is the one. It's slow and nice descent. We do see some red candles as well, which of course we're gonna have to see, but a slow and nice increase, and it's just ascending into the sky. So that's of course very lovely to see. Now, the analyst rating on this, we have 50 analyst rating on it. We have 10 strong buy, 1 buy, and 4 hold. So as you can see, it is a very nice stock. As you can see annually here, they also expect to make more and more and more money in the future. So that is also why I think they're making the stocks, because they're just going to make better and better and better money. So I just think it's going to be a huge, huge system, not system, that's because I read systems, a huge, huge company in the future. And I think it is one of maybe the better gambles within, not gambles, better investments in the AI software based area, or at least sector. That is, Pegasus is by far one of my personal favorites. Now, as I said, if you like this video, please don't forget to leave a like and subscribe. And if you want me to make analyses of any other companies, please leave them in the comment section below.